on.
Yeah.
We're in the garden today.
Yeah.
Our last first date has passed, so now it's time to get planting. We've got some asparagus, some strawberries, some onions, some beets, and some lettuce that really need to go in the ground.
Yeah.
There's not much more to say, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
So the first crop that we're going to be planting today are asparagus. We have two varieties, Pacific Purple and Washington White, right?
Yeah.
We have 4 roots for each kind, and the idea is just to plant them at least 45 centimeters apart. Now for us, it's really important to start planting some asparagus now, because we know that the first year we will need to just leave the asparagus untouched. So that means that we will reap the reward of this plantation today in a few years from now.
Yeah.
That's that. We're going to get planting some asparagus. Now, the second crop that we're going to be planting today are strawberries. We bought them in Bragance because we went to Bragance a couple of days ago, and then it's €5 for 24 strawberries, just in case you wonder. They come with their root system already, and yeah, we've been soaking them, and they're doing really well, but they're ready to get in the ground.
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah, so strawberries are going to be an awesome crop for us because, as you know, we're planning to have an ice cream kiosk one day, and the ice cream that we'll be selling will hopefully be made out of only produce that we'll be harvesting on the homestead. So that's that. This might just be a small step, but for us it's a big one.
Yeah.
This one I don't have much hope for it. It looks like it's rotted down.
Have to give some coffee for them.
Just have to give it some positive energy. Ooh. Do you think it's gonna work? So next up, we're going to be planting some onions. We started these onions from seeds about 3 weeks ago, and had big doubts that we'd be successful because we were doing the kitchen at the same time, if you remember. And we didn't really have a lot of space just to keep our seedling warm. But we've put them in the temporary greenhouse, the mini greenhouse that we've built, and then it worked wonders. So now we have some onions to plant. I would say we have around 150 onions, so that should last us for a while if it works.
Yeah.
Do you know, we could have probably waited another week before we planted the onions and let them grow in there. But I'm just too eager to get them in the ground. Hopefully it's not going to hurt us, my eagerness.
I'm gonna find out. Fan, you're not coming in here, you know? Not the place you can get in.
So in this row, what we decided to plant was 2 types of beets and some carrots. Yes?
Yeah.
That's that. Beets and carrots.
And this I can just do a row and sprinkle in, right?
Yeah. Don't sprinkle in too generously because it means more trimming, but if like more thinning out, but I mean if you do, you do, you know what I mean? Let's see what happens. How funny, the orange beet seed are much smaller. Awesome.
That's it.
Beets and carrot. Done. Okay. Last but certainly not least, lettuce. We're gonna eat a lot of salad this summer, so I really hope that it's not gonna get too hot and that we'll get to harvest a few. So the type of lettuce that I'm planting, I mean, it's two very round lettuce. This one is more like an iceberg lettuce, and this one is more like a Boston, I say, lettuce. That's what we call them in Canada. But they're Portuguese brand. So bola da manteiga, and this one they call it, oh, how sweet, Great Lake, Great Lake lettuce. It sounds a bit fitting to plant some Great Lake lettuce, no? Okay, perfect. Like that. I'm sure other women do this, but it's my special place for my seed. My seed pocket. Well, in our garden, I suppose just like in yours, you just want to maximize every square inches or every square centimeter. And then for us, it means trying to see what the China aster feel like, grow like in our garden. Because this little crop is pretty cheap to buy in seed, and we think it would be really good in the main public garden. But first, we have to test it. So that's that. Also bought at Lidl some violets. Now these ones are again like 50 cents a packet of seeds, so, and they're supposed to be very, very fragrant. So I'm really hoping they'll do well in the garden. But again, I'll just it doesn't look like much now, but hopefully in a few months we can give you a garden tour. How cool would that be? How many garden tours have we watched on the
Oh, too many.
on
Well, maybe you
YouTube?
can't watch too many.
No, I don't think you can. Eric and Ariel is always a good one.
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching. We're done planting. See you next week.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, bye.